The night I learned I wasn't alone, I just wanted to get home. After an endless day of work, followed by an exhausting gym session, every muscle in my body screamed for rest. But the night was cold, and I had to cross the city to reach the station. The icy air bit at my skin, and the distant sound of cars seemed to echo from a different world. The station was deserted. The fluorescent lamps flickered irregularly, casting long, trembling shadows across the worn tiles. A damp smell of iron and oil lingered in the air, and the sound of the train in the distance felt like a promise of safety. Then I noticed a figure on the other side of the tracks. Tall, dark, faceless, motionless. For an instant, I thought it was just a late passerby, but its rigid, almost perfect stance was wrong. The air around me seemed colder, and every muscle in my body tensed. Suddenly, it was no longer on the other side. It was on the same platform as me, at the far end, standing still, watching me. The silence was absolute, only my heartbeat echoing against the walls of the station. That's when I heard the voice. "Are you okay?" A young man, backpack slung over his shoulders, walked closer. A friendly smile, a calm voice. A savior? At least that's what I thought. He started talking about ordinary things: train delays, the cold, the boredom of waiting alone. Each word seemed to push the fear away a little, but his eyes did not. Slowly, I realized, the friendly smile became too insistent. His fingers touched my arm, a small pressure but invasive. He tried to come closer, too close. The human warmth that should have comforted became unsettling. "Don't be like that," he murmured, and there was something dangerous, almost seductive, in his tone, and in that instant I knew I wasn't safe at all. The figure at the far end remained still, watching me, indifferent to the human who tried to dominate me. Without thinking, I stepped back, then ran. My legs, tired from the gym, felt like they were floating. Every shadow seemed to stretch, every dark corner a trap. My footsteps echoed through the empty streets, and the cold no longer woke my body. It only sped up the panic. At last I got home. The keys trembled in my hands, doors and windows locked. I breathed deeply. The smell of dinner, the sound of the television, my family's presence, everything familiar, safe. But no one knew, and no one ever would. I lay down trying to convince myself I was safe, but my eyes refused to close. Every sound in the apartment seemed amplified. Every shadow cast by the lamp seemed longer. And it wasn't the young man who frightened me now. It was the figure. What I had seen at the station, at the far end of the platform, didn't seem human, didn't seem real. But I know it was there, Ethan. Something was watching me with a cold patience, hidden in the shadows, waiting. And now, as I write this, I can still feel it. It knows where I live, and it hasn't stopped watching.